champion thina ntwana singamaqhawe thola phambili ntwana thina simingawe as far as I'm concerned singabodriver njengojawe agcwala ngamteva mina ngigcwale ngawe a champion thina ntwana singamaqhawe thola phambili ntwana thina simingawe as far as I'm concerned singabodriver njengojawe
bazokhala mabachansa bazosala basachaza bakecabanga nama-answer bazobhala ngiyabathatha I told you
Tapelo. Professionally I'm known as Speeka. I'm from Pusetland in Soweto. I am a music producer and I represent hip-hop, rap music.
People that you tryna copy, brother man, don't even try me. Pelalena sirafi, you take shots, that's false. Coco, Yaslo, Jojo, I'm hot, so to the critics. So shagisa ngomoga like you driving a drop top.
My bedroom studio, I would say, began officially in 2005 when my dad hooked me up with a desktop PC, and then literally, like, I'm talking the day I got the PC, the next day my next door neighbor hooked me up with FL Studio, and I've been making music since then. And yeah, that was 2005. I was in grade 11 at the time, and yeah, so I got the PC. I remember it was a day before we reopened schools for the year. It was in January. So the next day, first day of school, I told my boys, I got a PC. I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna be Kanye now. Bag, find out after school I'm gonna start. And then I started making beats. Obviously it was terrible, but at the time I didn't know because I thought I was the greatest in the world. And then yeah, I started working on the craft. Grade 11, matric, finished high school. I did my first year at CTI, IT. And even then, because I was studying programming at the time, I would slack school-wise, you know, because I didn't really care about IT. It was just, you know, a matter of peer pressure. You know, where's the money, guys? IT. All right, let's all do IT then. But my heart was with music, so they'd give us assignments to do programming, and I would get home and use the assignment as a coaster for my coffee so I could make things. 2008, I did sound engineering at Burnham Business College, and then that was around the time that I met pretty much everyone that I would work with throughout my career. Aboma 7, you know, X-Rays, War Bandit, The Soil. I all met them in the space of like 1 year. Some of them in one night when The Soil used to have a session at Pusetland Library called Poetry on the Soil. That was the night that I met Aboma 7, your Red Buttons, C's, Vice the 13. And then yeah, we met there, connected, started making music then. With them, I met them through my sister, actually. My sister was friends with them before, and she would always tell them, my brother makes beats, you guys should you know, meet up with him. And sure enough, one day they came through to the studio and I played them a couple of beats and they liked them, and it was simple as that. And then I found myself just working with them most of the time. You know, even started working on my first project which was The Insane Maestro, where I featured everyone that I knew at the time. You know, Abonsega and Aboma 7, War Bandit. And that was in late 2008 till early 2010 when I worked on that project, which I recorded in my bedroom studio. And at some point during the making of that project, I remember my mother, who was a police officer at the time, she had to study for some course she was doing, and the noise was too much for her. Because literally, it's like, it's my room and then it's my parents' room right next door. And me, I'm a hip hop head, so the bass kicks, you know. So my mom was trying to study and we're out here, you know. So my mom was like, nah, please stop. So one day I was like, nah, dog, come set up at my bedroom, so we can finish off the project there. And I think it was for like a month or two, if I'm not mistaken. I took my PC and then we connected Google and recorded a few songs there. Once my mom was done studying, we came back here and continued. And yeah, that was probably, in terms of my bedroom studio, that was the golden age of my bedroom studio. The people that I want to come to my studio, even if it's not to record, even if it's just to hang out and just me asking them a whole bunch of questions, are the guys that I grew up listening to, and it's mostly Kwaito guys. Like, I would love to sit with like the 3 guys from TKZ and just ask them how did you guys do what you did? Your Mzambia, Zola, Opaputi. Like when I was growing up, to me what they did was magic, and because being a musician now and a producer now, I know it's difficult, and what they did at a time when I wasn't even thinking about making music, and at a time where there wasn't things like softwares, I just want to find out from them, like our KP, Keroscan, I want to find out, how do you guys do it with not having FL Studio? Because for us it's easier now to make a beat, but these guys I just want to find out stuff from them, and then maybe to bring it a little more recently, it would be dope to work with Abo local guys like Abo Rize, WHP, love WHP, Cooley, Pro, Kid, and Verb, Tiba. I could go on, but there's only 10 minutes, so it's not really about the bedroom studio. The bedroom studio is a good place to start, but I mean, again, don't ever judge a producer who's still making music from their bedroom studio, because firstly, literally all the greats that started in their bedroom studios, and at the moment right now, I know guys that make amazing music from their bedroom studios, better music from their bedroom studios, as opposed to guys that are up there that we all aspire to be like. The bedroom studio, like, don't judge a worker by their tools, but rather what they can do with their tools. Long I figure that if you get to a field and you see what the Nkunde Uchani, and then I tell you that I used a paper scissor to do the whole field, is that going to mean that the job is, I don't know, it's less dope because I told you that I used a paper scissor to do the whole field? No. End product is, this field looks dope. And it doesn't matter what I used, just listen to the product that I'm giving you. Sure.
Every time Donna made a yes cupola, flagging your cupola, he cussing your cupola.